Ike Diaz live. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Make sure you say hello in the chat to everybody. Make sure you say, how are you? Well, the volume's turned up a little high. I think it's just my headphones that the volume was turned up a little high. At least I didn't have the throwback, the feedback like I normally do. Every time I go live, the feedback's on. So I'm like, jeez. So what's going on, my peeps? I did two videos today and one last night. They're like part 1, part 2, part 3. They're just about water and filtering them and distilling them and making sure the fluoride and chlorine's out of them. So if you get a chance, go back and check them out, and make sure you see what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Dee, what's up? What's going on? Thank you again for being here. Make sure that you go over to Dee's page and you become a friend of hers. And make sure to watch her videos and leave legit comments for her. That'll be totally awesome to have it rolling like that. We need it rolling like that. We need the support in the community, guys. Let's get the support over there. So if you're listening, make sure you run by her page real quick. Even though I'm live, still stop by her page and show some love. So tonight, I was trying to get a hold of Coffee House, but it was too late. You know what I mean? I was on it too late. That was my bad. I should have got a hold of him, this weekend or something. But I just been so busy that I haven't had a chance.
We're in a fair trade coconut grove, and we're watching the harvest of coconuts from the tree. It's my hope that customers can really
Sorry about that, guys. I have to
understand everything that their purchase decision does to impact people.
I have to switch the hope I don't mess up my. Share my link public. It is public. It's always public when I go on. Hold on. Let me look real quick. Yeah, it's public, Didi, because we got. That's kind of weird because we have people in the chat, or we have people in the comments, or in the. I'm gonna have to look back at that because I made sure it's open to everybody. I made sure it's opened up to everybody in the. You know what I mean? I may have to go back and look after we're done. But make sure we get over there. Cat doer. Sorry. How you doing? How are you? Oh, you were first. I didn't even see you up there. I saw Didi's post, but I didn't see yours. I just opened up the window right now to look at it, to see who all was here hanging with Ike Diaz. The place to be. If it's not public, then I'll check after, Didi, because as far as I know, I always have them public. So I'm looking right now, but I'm not going to be on very long anyway. I just want to get everybody's thoughts and opinions on the 50-year anniversary. Hey, Rick Swain, what's going on, man? I know exactly what you're saying there. I know exactly your hashtag, dude. I know, hashtag we don't consent. I know. I'm with it, dude. That was a good video the other morning, huh? So what was it? Yesterday morning. If I could spowl tonight, I can't even spowl. I'm with you right there. I'm with you. So I'm on here. I'm talking about the moon landing. It's the 50th anniversary, and I just want to get everybody's opinion. We got 5 people watching on the computer, and we got 8 people watching on my phone. So I don't get that. I'm not gonna even look at it no more. It's just irritating, guys. It's just irritating, man. So I'm just, tomorrow's the 50-year anniversary. I didn't mean to do it like that, but it's like, how are they still doing this to us? We know that we can't get out of lower Earth orbit right now. This is 2019, and these moon landings happened between 1969 and 1972. So how in the heck in them years, hold on, I got to move this real quick. How in the heck in those years did we have the technology to get to the moon? Explain that to me. Tonight is more, since I couldn't get a coffee house because we want to talk the Flint, Michigan water thing, but I decided to go with I wasn't going to do the moon landing until next week. Who's doing Mandela Monday? Is that Staley? Brian? I'm only going to be on for a little bit because why am I not doing Mandela Monday? Our team, they did Mandela Effect on Saturday night, man, before my radio show, and I was trying to go on live with them. They're going to do it again in 2 weeks, and I'm going to go on live with them on the radio station that I work on. I thought you were saying that Brian or somebody was doing Mandela Monday. I was looking for his. Usually his lives pop up. Lives. That's what I know he's on, but I didn't get any. I didn't get any views, any messages today. So it's kind of weird. I had watched a little bit of. It's crazy because I did the water thing, and the fluoride thing. Take the fluoride out and all that stuff. And these other guys are talking about it. They got 700 people in their chat. You know what I mean? Watching them, 800 people. I'm like, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. So I got this. If my computer would go. My computer's kind of running slow. I don't know why. My computer's running slow. Drinking some pop, got it all over. Oh, I forgot I was my picture. My picture was showing. I thought I got pop on my shirt. Is that the link for what you're talking about, Rick? Or is that the link for the Mandela thing, or is that the link for this show? Okay. How long are they going to be on? Here, I'll click over there real quick. Boom, 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 boom. I muted this. Who does it? Who hosts this, Rick? Oh yeah, he's been to the page before. He's been over to us before. He's came and he's been out to our hangout, man. Like, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll be back over here. Okay, thank you, Rick. Thank you for posting. That's why I give you guys the wrenches, because I like you to post the links so I know where to go. So because sometimes I don't know where to go. Like I didn't even know he had I I didn't even know it was Mandela. I didn't even know he had a Mandela Monday. But what I do know is that he's been to the. I do know he's been here before because he's left comments before. So it's pretty cool. So I'll make sure I'll go by there. So, you know, we have all these astronauts who won't. You know, you've seen the videos of them. They won't admit to going to the moon. And then Buzz, he basically came out completely and said we never been there. You know what I mean? In front of on national TV. You know what I mean? Um, so it's pretty crazy that um that we have that situation going on. So I sit back and I think about it and I wonder, like, and then even the phone call, to the president, that where did there's no technology for that back then in that year, 1969 and 1972. There's nothing at all. So if you're in the, I know we got some people in the chat. So if you're in the stream, the live stream, post your comments. If you believe it, cool. If you don't believe in the moon landing, cool. But I'm telling you right now, NASA says we can't get out of lower Earth orbit, so we're stuck here in this place that we have, our flat plane, our wonderful, awesome flat plane that we are grateful for. And why don't we get any answers? They get $58 million a day. I always say $52 million, $18.4 billion a year, but they can't get nothing done. I mean, they supposedly, allegedly, let me take that back. Allegedly, we, yeah. I know I've, allegedly, we went to the moon in 1969 and 1972. Stanley Quebec has personally did a live interview where he said that we have never been to the moon, according to Stanley Quebec, who filmed several. That's pretty big. They got a lot of people tonight. Jeez. But he has like 22,000 subs. I'm not there yet. I'm still learning, man. I'm not up to that level yet, Rick. So just some thoughts. I want to see what everybody's thoughts are. You know what I mean? So I know people that have that are like so that they argue about that. You know what I mean? That they argue that we have been to the moon. And Grissom, he basically said that it was a lemon before his ship blew up. You know what I mean? He put the lemon in the window and stuff. So yeah, July 20th, 1969. It'll be on the 20th. It'll be the 50-year anniversary, man. So it's fine. Everybody pretty much knows my opinion on it. I know it was filmed here on Earth. It wasn't. I mean, I heard interviews saying that people asked him about the Van Allen belts. He goes, "Yeah, I can't remember what it wasn't. Buzz. It was the other one. Neil. It was Neil, and he says that they went through the Van Allen belts and they were fine, and they went back to the Van Allen belts. And I'm like, them Van Allen belts would crush somebody and demolish them, because if you even took a vacuum here on Earth and you made a vacuum, it's going to crush everything, and that's what happens in space. Everything gets crushed. So I don't know. I know that they couldn't have done it with the technology they had in 1969 and 1972. Look, we had barely got a remote control in What message did you take off? Maybe I didn't even read it. I might have missed it. Who else is here tonight? Who else is here? I see you guys. I see the numbers go up. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello, everybody. FE Monday. Oh, I forgot to put in the title. This is FE Monday tonight, guys. It's actually FE Monday number 12. I didn't even put that. I'll have to put in the title. On the level. What's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. We're talking about hey, Jasmine Entertainer. I was by your page today. You had a game going on. I was only there for like 5 minutes. I had to leave. But I did stop by your page today because I haven't been by forever. And I saw you were live. And you got a pretty good live stream going too, Jasmine Entertainment. I was like, wow, everybody's building up. It's so cool to see that. Like I remember I used to go by the live streams and they're like mine, like hardly anybody in the chat. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was there today. Yeah, today. Yeah, thank you. Or you're welcome. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I remember though. I remember when it wasn't like that. Yeah, I know. I usually get about 15 and I'm happy, you know what I mean? Like up to 15 and I'm happy with it. You know, like because like the other day, like Friday, I think it got rowdy in here. Like we did a like a topics podcast and it got really rowdy in here. Yeah, I know. You know, I'm still building. People think I'm like advanced already, I tell like I was just saying, I'm still growing. You know what I'm saying? I'm still growing, just like all of us. We all network and try to help each other get better. You know what I mean? Yeah, but the reason I didn't stay because I think I was too late for the game or something. So if I would have been there in time for the game, I would have stood for the game. You know what I mean? But that's cool that you're doing that. You know what I mean? Those games and stuff like that. So, so I'm gonna get back on topic just real quick because I'm not gonna be on too long tonight. Usually I'm on. We do FE Mondays and I'm on for like 4 hours. But I didn't have a co-host tonight to do FE Monday. But what I was talking about tonight was how everybody's thoughts on the moon landings. You know what I mean? Thank you, Jasmine Entertaining. That's cool. I know. That's what I do. That's what I was talking about with Dirk Gaming today. He's already in bed. He worked all day, but they've already took my likes 4 times already, Rick. But you were here when they took the likes that time when I had like 40 likes and YouTube dropped it down to 6 likes. It was crazy, man. I couldn't believe that they did that. That was with Dirt Red Gaming, the first one I did with Dirt Red Gaming when he came on so we could promote his channel. And we got all kinds of, the likes went up pretty high and it was doing really good. But they've already done it 4 times in the less than a week. So I'm just dealing with it. There's nothing I can really do about it. You know, everybody's coming here supporting and pushing, the like button. But if YouTube's gonna take it away, you know what I mean? So there's nothing I could really do. I just got to keep moving forward, because I usually get when I'm live, I usually get 30 or 40 likes while I'm live. And now that YouTube's attacking the likes for some reason, I'm not getting those 30, 40 likes when I'm live. We don't, it's not a lot of people in the chat, but at least, people stop by and hit that like button. Make sure you drink fluoride-free water. I know. Thank you. I know. Yeah, Rick, have you been by Jasmine Entertaining's page? She does a pretty cool page. I'm telling you, I used to go by her page before. Now she has like 30, 50 in her chats. And I used to go by her page, and it was like my page, like kind of not built up as much. I'm working on it though. We're working on it. We're all working on it. So thank you, Rick. Rick's always here with me, supporting and helping me grow this. Even though we got other people who come here, but they don't get in the chat, so I don't understand. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're working on it. Ike Diaz live. I'm gonna get back to this conversation real quick. So I'm just gonna throw out a few things here again. Buzz basically admitting that it never happened. Buzz Aldrin. Then you have, on your first mission to the Mars, who's gonna bring a go-kart up there to drive around and play golf? Really? Like, what is all that about? I just don't get it. So that's a question I've had for years. I'm almost spitting up. Jeez. Sorry about that, guys. I drank some of that water and I was coming back out. I'm like crazy. I'm like a little crazy with these white spots. But anyway, Ike Diaz live. The party goes down. FE Monday, number 12 already. This is number 12. It's crazy how fast it goes by. The other thing is the phone call to the president. When we're on the phone, we can't even, with these cell phones, we can't even get service sometimes. Like, so we go to certain areas. I remember when my phone I drive up to like Kansas, and when I get to Kansas, because I'm in Colorado, my phone would go completely, like, it'd be fully charged, everything, and you couldn't even push the buttons to dial. And it's this same iPhone that I have. I have an iPhone 5, my iPhone 5S, that's what it is, and an iPhone 6 something. And the iPhone 5, I'd get to Kansas and it'd be shut off. I'm like, what the heck is going on? So you're telling me that the president could call here, or the astronauts could call to the president? You guys got to laugh with me on this for a second. This is kind of laughable. The president could, or the astronauts. I don't know, I'm saying it backwards. The astronauts could call to the president from the moon. That's allegedly 238,900 miles away. But we can't get cell phone service nowhere. Like, it's just not possible, guys. It's really concerning, guys. And then, the other thing is, in the vacuum, and I just got into this recently. I started studying it. The flag moving on the moon when it shouldn't be moving up there. You know what I mean? I just barely started looking at that, like with the last 3 or 4 months. I really started looking into why that was happening. I wasn't sure why that was happening. Like, yeah, on the level there wasn't even a delay when the phone call happened. So we obviously know that. I mean, like, I can't get the people. I can't get the people who sit here and just they believe we did it. We went to the moon. You know what I mean? We saw it on TV. It really happened, and I just go crazy. I know a lot of people, when they talk about the moon landings, they bring up Capricorn 1, which is a movie I never seen with O.J. Simpson. I actually want to see this movie. I've never seen it. So if you've seen it, if you're in the chat, say yeah. If you know where I could find it online or whatever, or what streaming service it is, let me know. I actually want to watch this movie because I'm really interested in checking it out, because and like I said, Stanley Kubrick, I know you guys have watched the interview with Stanley Kubrick where he basically came out and said Movies 1, 2, 3 is not up no more. My daughter used to. I know they're brainwashed. People are literally brainwashed. I'm serious. I sit there like I talk to these people, but movies 1, 2, 3 is not up no more. It's another service. I used to use it. My daughter used to put that on for me all the time. That's how I watched Under the Dome all 3 seasons on 1, 2, 3. But people are brainwashed. I sat here. A lady was working with us on the station, and she said just because. Oh, okay. So it is okay. So I'm gonna try to pull it up again because I was trying to pull it up and it was I couldn't get it to pull up. But then I let I had some family over for the holiday, the last holiday that happened. I think the 4th of July, and they showed me that they told me 1, 2, 3 turned to something else, and they showed me what it was. But I haven't even had it. I haven't even looked at it to see what it is. But if you're saying it's they have many URLs. If you're saying it's still there, I'm gonna go check it out to see if it's on there. Because I do want to watch Capricorn 1. Because basically the whole thing was ended up being based off of that or not. I don't know if it based off of it, but it was all in the same realm. And I think Capricorn 1 came out like 1972 or something, right? I wasn't born in '78, so I don't know. Okay, I will. As soon as we get done right now, I'm gonna do that because I've been wanting to watch that. I've been really serious about watching that. No, what I was saying, I did those water videos today. They did really good. One of them got demonetized right away because music started playing on my phone. I don't know why, but I kept saying a word over. I kept saying a word over it. If I kept saying, I don't want to say the word here, but music started playing. 8/11/71. Okay, see, they made that movie 7 years before I was born. So you know, I know you guys know I'm into the old cowboy, so that's all I watch. I don't watch regular TV because it's all programming, man. And I've tried to talk to my neighbor because she got a little baby, and he's totally programmed. He's a cute little baby, like, but they have him locked into that TV like 24/7. I know what's the name talked about that today too, so I brought that up earlier on the live stream. I said that I wish 8/11/71. That's your B day. Oh, so we're right around the same age then, huh? You're just a few years older than me, man. August the 11th, 1971. My sister's birthday is August the 14th. I forgot. I think I may have told Jasmine's entertaining that my daughter's name is Jasmine. I spaced it out. So any more? Give me on the level. If you're still here, let me know what you think. Give me some more. Give me some more um, information. Yeah, Leo. My wife was a Leo, man. Her birthday was July 28th, dude. 28th. My wife was a Leo. It was hard. It was hard to get along with her, man. But I loved her, dude. I loved her with everything, man. I miss her a lot, dude. I miss my wife. I do. But Leos are a trip, I'll tell you that. Maybe it's different. Maybe the Leo men are different than the Leo women because the Leo women, because I had a hard time with my sister and I had a hard time with my wife. So, but you know what? The Leo guys that I know, they're pretty cool. You know what happened? What do you mean? Oh, my wife passed away, man. It's been almost. It's been crazy. Yeah, and she passed at the age of 33, man. And I do a lot of wondering and a lot of asking why. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate it, man. You're awesome. But she left me with some beautiful children, man. I got 8 kids, man. And she left me with all my beautiful children, man. But they're all grown. My kids are 18 to 27 now. I lived a fast life, man. Thanks on the level. I appreciate it, man. Man, I started getting better about 4 years later, and then I found out about the FE, and I went back into another depression, man. I did. I really did. In 2015, 2016, yeah, 2016, I went back into another depression, but I'm coming out of it. I'm coming out of it. It took time. It's taken some time, but I'm coming. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Like, but I did go because I've talked to a lot of people and they go through depression, denial, they go through anger. I'm talking about the FE movement. When you go into the FE movement, you know what I mean? When my wife died, when my wife passed, it was just depression, man. I didn't want to do nothing. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to do anything. But all I can say is she left me with some beautiful children, and my girls are having babies. My older boys all have kids. The only ones that don't have I only have one. My youngest son, he's 23. He don't have no kids. The other ones all have kids. It's crazy. And my youngest daughter, the one that pops in here, the one you guys know, Lolita, she's pregnant. So she's gonna be having a baby soon. So we're all excited. His name's gonna be Lieutenant Ike. That's what his name's gonna be. Hey, thank you, Rick. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. I like doing these live streams because I talk to you guys like you guys are so cool because everybody that jumps in is really once in a while we get some rowdy people in here. Maybe I'll get a raid or something, but for the most part, everybody's really cool and really supportive. You know what I mean? Um, so that's why I keep doing this now. Like because of the support. Because uh, I'm on the other station still, but I took some time off from there because of the FE movement. You know what I mean? Thank you, Rick. Thank you. And it's crazy that you're a Leo like my wife, man. Thank you, man, from the heart, man. That's a brother Rick over there, man. Thank you, brother Rick Swain. I appreciate that, man. That means a lot to me, dude. Because these days I don't have a lot of. I got brother Brian who comes over here. Brother D Claw hasn't been around for a while because he's real tied up with his lady. You know, my son's gone half the time, so more than half the time, to be honest with you. I'm trying to go over this the NASA stuff real quick. It rained, but I left my air conditioner on. The heck? So who's all here? Who else is here? If you're here, speak up. Say what's up so we know you're here. We'll have people. I've been noticing we'll have people in the chat, and then after the live's over, I see I got a couple new subscribers, and I'll look and see who they are. And they were in the chat, but they didn't say nothing. So I'm like, oh man, you guys missed out. You guys could talk all you want right now. You guys can talk all you want. So I'm gonna wrap it up with the moon stuff. Like I said, I wasn't gonna be on that long because I know me and Coffee House. I was gonna go on like 7 o'clock because I knew me and him would be on for like 2 or 3 hours. Because when me and him get on, we're on. We stay on for a while, and I just want to get all that information on Flint because he's there. So we're getting the actual information. We're not getting secondhand information from the news because none of us watch the news. We don't know. I know nobody in the chat. I know everybody in the FE community. Nobody watches the news. So I know that we're getting secondhand information. So if we have Brother Coffee House on here, I know that we'll get direct information. So hopefully maybe next Monday, we'll have them on FE Monday Part 3. Ooh, I don't want to say that one. I'm weird with these numbers. Oh, this is number. Yeah, wait. I'll have to look back at all of them. I can't remember, guys, to be honest with you. I can't remember. The Thirst for the Truth, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you on the level. I appreciate it for being here. Thank you. And so Thirst for the Truth, do you have any comments on the alleged moon landing? We have the 50-year anniversary of the moon landing coming up on July 20th, and I'm just trying to get everybody's opinion. Do you think that there was a moon landing or there wasn't? I know everybody in the FE community don't believe in the moon landing, so it's like, but like I was saying earlier before you got here, that I know people that just keep saying that it's true. It's true. Oh, I was gonna go over the what you call it. Let me look at it real quick if I can screen share because it's on the NASA website. So if I can screen share it without getting, like I said earlier, one of those videos got a copyright strike, and I don't know if I got a copyright strike. I got to look again, but it got demonetized. And then the other one they remonetized like right away. Like I couldn't believe it. Okay, ha ha ha! I found out the other day that the live broadcast that day they were showing a CBS News simulation. Okay, you guys look at this CBS, right? I've been going over these numbers, right? C is 3, B is 2, and S is 1. That's 33. Is that crazy, guys? I know we're not supposed to be dealing with the numbers. I know this, and I said this earlier on the broadcast. I said this earlier, but yeah, from up to top, that's what this whole live is tonight about. I wanted to see what everybody's true thoughts were, because even when I was a kid, okay, you guys are gonna kind of laugh at me, but you know that the Flintstones taught us about a few things. The moon landings footage filled with fakery. Yeah, I read that. It's good to be aware of the numbers. Yeah, I know, but we're not supposed to know the numbers. But I'm a mathematician, guys. I probably didn't tell you guys that, but so I study the numbers and I try to stay away from that stuff, but I still study the Bible every day. So I don't know, but I'm not good at quoting it. You know what I mean? I'm really not. I'm not good at that. If you give me a calculus problem, I could do it right now for you. But yeah, I'm learning though. I'm learning to quote. You know what I mean? Because I say this all the time because this is FE Monday. I say this all the time. I tell this to everybody I talk to. When I do activism, I do a lot of activism. I just don't film it because I feel weird about it. But I tell everybody that the book, the Bible, is a flat FE book. You know what I mean? I don't know how long that FE word book, the FE movement, is going to last before it becomes an algorithm word. Because I think once it becomes an algorithm word, that they're gonna stop. They're gonna make it like when you say the whole word completely. So I'm gonna use that word till I find out that that they change their algorithms again. Because right now it's not on the algorithm list. I don't know why. Because I look at the algorithm list, and that's why if you hear me, like I'll be in a sentence sometimes, and I'll stop because I already know I'm running into one of the algorithm words. So that's why I cut. That's why I do. That's why it sounds like I have a bunch of stuff to say, and then I'll stop for a second. I'll pause, and then somebody might say something, and I'll lose track, and then I have to remember, and I have to jump back in on it. So that's why I do that kind of stuff sometimes, guys, because of the changes. Let's see. Oh yeah, man. You could just look at that video, dude. You could just look at that video, and you could tell these guys were just like they were so upset. You know what I mean? They were like they almost were ready to cry. And then when what's his name told the guy next to him to his left, God, I can't remember their names right now. I know Buzz was on the right, and then to the left, I can't remember that guy's name, but I know Armstrong was in the middle, right? That was the three, right? I can't remember, but I remember. I know the video. I know the video because I remember him looking at the guy and he basically told him shut the f up. Is what he said. I don't cuss, guys. He told him shut the f up. Yeah. There's there's a place where you can go and you can see the algorithm words, and FE is not on there. So this is FE Monday part 12 and or 13. It's either 12 or 13. I can't remember. I have to go back and look. I didn't put it in the description because I forgot right now. But they're not hitting the letters FE right now. So like I said, I'm trying to use it for as long as I can before they. Yeah, Armstrong Collins. Collins was to the left, right on the level. But back to the thirst for the truth. FE is not coming up in the algorithm words right now, so I'm gonna roll with it for a while till the wheels fall off, I guess. That's what I used to say when I used to drink beer. I stopped drinking them 10 years ago, guys. And the guys who have been here, you obviously know why I quit drinking, you know, so it's not a secret to why I quit drinking. And it was actually before my wife left me. My wife left me for a good man. Yeah, it was about a year before she left me. I quit drinking. A year or two, maybe almost 2 years before she left me. And I'm really happy I did, because it got me prepared for raising my kids by myself, you know. So you think so? You think it was Collins on the left? I know this, and I can't remember. I actually know this, but Buzz was on the right, right? Am I am I correct, or am I off on that one? Oh yeah, I'm gonna read that stuff real quick. Events celebrating Apollo's 50th anniversary. This is on the website, guys. NASA's website. How could they keep doing this to us, guys? Right. Look at the. If you go look at the old videos, you know the truck they brought with them. That don't even look like it fits in that little machine, the little tinker machine they made, the little tin can machine that they landed with. You know, the rover, it doesn't even look like it fits in there, guys. That's one of the things I saw in the video. What is all that noise? I'm hearing all kinds of noise. It's outside. The job I have close to 4 years. Seems like alcohol blinds you from the truth. At least me, anyhow. Yeah, you're right, man. Like I said, it's been over 10 years that I haven't drank, and I must have knew something, that my wife was gonna get sick, or she got sick, and I stopped drinking right before she got sick, and I was able to take care of her through her being sick. You know what I mean? How about that? How about the last fake moon landing? They brought that car. That's what I'm saying. The golf cart, it looked too big for the rover that they show. It really does. It really does. It looks too big. So I'm like, that doesn't look cool at all, man. That doesn't look cool at all. I mean, how could they keep doing that to us? Let me see. I want to show you. I want to show this real quick. Here, I'm gonna screen share this real quick with you guys, because even in this picture right here, you can see what I'm saying. And I'll cut it off right away so I don't get it. So I already think I got in trouble once today. I don't want to get my because I'm trying. I think I'm gonna try to go live every day because Hangouts is done August 1st. So I think I'm gonna try to go live every day till August 1st. I've done it the last 4 days straight, 4 days or 5 days straight. Here it is, guys. This is what I'm talking about real quick. Tell me what you think. It should pop up on the screen any second. Ow, my knees. Sitting too close to the computer. Okay, you guys seeing it now? See the rover and the what you call it? You see the difference in the sizes? Like, I know this is probably like a cartoon image. I'm just gonna get off of there real quick because I didn't want to leave it on there too long. So did you see what I was talking about, guys? For the first movie production, 1902, titled "The Trip to the Moon." Jeez, man, how could they keep taking us on this ride? If you watch the actual, if you watch the actual video that they took with the golf cart with the moon rover or whatever, the car, and you watch and you look at the size of the ship, that car is way too big for that ship. Where did they put that? Where, I mean, could you guys explain that to me? The only place I could think they could put it is underneath and latch it on. But then you got to think that it was supposed to be jet propulsion or whatever. So that car would have been burned up or whatever, either landing or taking off. So I really want to know where the car was latched onto. There's too many giveaways, guys. There's just too many giveaways. So let me ask you guys this, since we're talking moon real quick. How far do you guys think the moon is? I have my theory. And do you think there's more than one moon? Can't explain because it's beyond imagination. Thanks, the thirst for the truth. Rick Swain, what do you mean by yes? I don't know. I didn't get that. So nice when it gets rowdy. The thirst for the truth. Wait a second. You had one of these. Type something real quick. The thirst for the truth. I know you had one of these because I gave you one of these already. So everybody that's here, there's 10 watching. Give me your how far you think the moon is from us. Thank you, the thirst for the truth, man. I thought you had already had that, man. You needed it on Friday when people were getting rowdy when Dirt Red Gaming took off on me. he got upset and he left, man. I know Rick stood here with me. He battled it out with me. Thank you, Rick. Rick stood the whole time with me. I think you were here the whole time, right, Rick? When me and my brother Brian was on. We could find out where they put the car, but unfortunately, they destroyed all the data. The data. Yeah. Thank you, Rick. Thanks for being here that whole time. I didn't even really know what was going on in the chat, man. I couldn't see it because I was trying to share all kinds of stuff, and I don't know. We were doing all kinds of stuff. I know it was crazy. So we can find out where they put the car at on the level. I actually like you guys to have the wrench, so you, like I was telling Rick earlier, so you guys could share links in the description. Like Rick just shared the link to what's called, because there's sometimes I don't know that there's other channels. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, I mean, I know there's other channels. Of course, there's millions of channels, but sometimes I don't know where I don't know where they're located, so I can't get to them. But because I like to go to other pages and watch them and other channels and see what kind of information they're talking about. Like I know everybody here. We were all on. We were all at what you call yesterday because it was real big. I set the what you call. I even missed some of my no. The Cowboy shows weren't on yet. The Cowboy shows come on Saturday. You can sometimes see clouds behind the moon. It's close, very close. Tonight it looked like I could hit it with a slingshot when it first appeared. Man, I'm gonna tell you guys. I filmed that thing every night for 2 years, man. I got so much video of the moon. I did time lapses. I did the moon every time the moon was out in the daytime. I did the daytime moon. And then did you guys see the picture that we took with my one of the guys from across completely across the plane? Let me see if I can find it real quick. See if it's on my Facebook. See, in my opinion, I don't believe the moon and the sun could be out at the same time on a heliocentric model. I think that only a FE model, the moon and the sun could be out at the same time. That's my opinion, guys. That's my theory. I haven't really heard anybody else say it. I know people probably have said it, but I haven't heard anybody else say it. I'm looking for something real quick, guys. Let me see. Man, my vids on your channel. Are you talking about the KBLP LLC podcast channel? No, I'm just gonna show you guys a picture real quick, if it's available. And that last moon, I filmed the moon in the sky just about two months ago, about a month ago, and I couldn't post it to YouTube, so I was all upset because I had a good video. It's on my page. So finally, like half of the team that we work with at the KBLP, they're finally coming around. They believe they all believe in the Mandela effect now. 2 years ago, when I was preaching it to them, not preaching it to them, but when I was talking to them about it, they didn't want to have nothing to do with it. Nah, I can't find it. I thought it was in my pictures on YouTube. I'm not on YouTube, on Facebook. But yeah, they did a whole podcast on the Mandela effect, and I was like, "Let me join in." I was calling her phone, and she wouldn't answer the phone. I was putting it in the chat. I said, "Let me join in and just talk with you guys," because I kept typing, and I'm not a texter or a typer or any of that. So, nah, I can't find that. I don't know where it's at. Oh, I do know where it's at. Probably it's probably on my actual page. Yeah, you're right on the level. Wait, let me see. According to their science, the moon should be always fully illuminated when the sun is out and the same times. If the moon is reflecting the sunlight, wouldn't it give out a little warmth? You're the second question. You're right, but from what I understand, it only gives off cold energy, guys. Like it only gives off. It doesn't give off heat. From tests that people have ran, you know what I mean? Oh, here's the picture right here. I'll show it to you guys right now. This was 2 years ago. Hey, Rick, we were talking about my sister's birthday, 8/14, and this picture was taken right at 8/14. Yeah, that's what the that's the information I got. But check out this picture real quick, guys. This was at the same. This is London, and I can share this because this is my picture. If they hit me for this, and I'm gonna be like, "You fools are tripping." That's my picture. Don't, come on. I don't know why it got small. Uh-oh. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Hold on just a second, guys. It switched back on me. I don't know if I can. It worked at first. Now it's not working. What's the deal here? Let me see if I get it when I present it. Let me know if you can see it here in a minute. In a couple seconds, it should pop up. Yeah, there it goes. So you guys all know I live in Colorado. This is right outside my apartments, and this is the moon here, right? So I'm on the phone with him, or we were doing a podcast or something. I don't know. And the moon's out right there. You know that's the moon. And this is London, and this is Colorado. I don't think there's no. How could this be, guys? So there's my picture, guys, and I don't. This is London, and I talked to this guy, and we've done this several times, guys. And I trip out on it, to be honest with you. Like, I'm like, wow, how could that be? Here you go, right here. FE Monday, guys. FE Monday. That's in Kansas City. That's where one of my sons lives at now. I just wanted to show it real quick. I better stop with this crazy madness. This madness. FE Monday. But Ike Diaz. It goes down. We live. Where the party don't stop. Where the party don't stop till 6 in the morning. Stopping traffic in my Rasta hat. Oh, I know you're late, man. We already been on for like an hour already, bud. What's up? Stopping traffic in my Rasta hat. I've done that math before. The thirst for the truth. We figured out how far we were away from each other, and what we came up with don't match up with what a heliocentric model should be. I don't have it written down right here. I should have got it, but I don't have it written down. 4,700 miles away. So at 4,700 miles away, there's no way that it could be shown, correct? There's no way that the moon could be in two different places. So the moon is either, this is a thought. It's either, I know it's a light source. I know it's not a rock. That I could tell you. The other thing is there more than one moon? I'm trying to get. I'm trying to read the Book of Enoch, because from my understanding, especially one of the guys we watched yesterday, he said there's six different moons because 6 different portals. So I'm trying to look into that. How you doing tonight? Stopping traffic in my Rasta hat. Hey man, I'm telling you, you have to mix that for me. I'm gonna do it right now for you, and then send me back a track. And then I'll do a rap song for you. Stopping traffic in my Rasta hat. Stopping traffic in my Rasta hat. And that'll be the chorus line. And then I'll do a whole song for you, man. No, but oh, and Cal, you're an hour behind me then, huh? That's cool. Yeah, I think we've been on for about an hour already, man. I was only going to go on for like a half hour because I didn't get Coffee House on because we were going to talk about Flint finally, and so I gotta call him. I think he was here Friday. I think he was in the chat Friday, I think, or Saturday. I can't remember. So 1:27 a.m. over there, Rick. Let me see. Oh, so you're 2 hours ahead of me. Rick, where are you at again? I forgot. Hey, Gress TV, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Oh, you're from Green Bay. I forgot. You're from Packerland. Hey, John Elway put it on you guys, man. When football was real, that was John Elway was the last of real football, man. I don't watch sports no more because I already know the deal. Oh yeah, Philly. Thirst for the truth. I mean, thirst for the truth is for. I know you're from Philly, Rick, because you. We've talked about you and the quarterbacks. I know, but what John Elway do, man? John Elway's the best of all time still, though. Even though I don't watch sports no more, I don't subscribe to it. John Elway's still the best, man. Nobody could do what he could. But I will tell you, Brett Favre was right behind him, man. Brett Favre was just as athletic as John Elway. I just don't think that Brett Favre had them 2 years, them two teams that John Elway had. I don't think Brett Favre had that. And then even the teams that John Elway carried. I know. Let's not get into football, guys. I know football season's coming up. We're talking about stopping traffic in my Rasta hat, man. Do you have any thoughts on the moon? It's the 50-year anniversary. We know in this community. Can I stay here? Yeah, Gress TV, you can stay here till we're done. Randall Cunningham, yeah. If he would have had a team, man, they would have went. If he would have never broke his leg, right? He broke his leg, right? And he almost took Minnesota to play the Broncos in the Super Bowl. A spear doesn't reflect light uniformly. So do you? The question I asked earlier is how far do you think the moon is away from the Earth? Nice, Gress TV. The moon only illuminates clouds in a localized region, so no distant light source. Oh, I didn't get to finish reading that, man. You took it down too quick. Thank you, Gress TV. I was reading that. Stopping traffic in my Rasta hat. My son has his jersey. The real jersey? The real jersey from Randall Cunningham? Is that that one you're talking about? My sound is messing up. Hold on. Mic check one. Okay. Now, that's a cool jersey. But I think okay, distance is hard to tell when you're talking about an intangible object. It's simple. It's a simple, large, odd light in the sky that is claimed to be taking place within the medium that breaks all natural law. Okay, so you have a great response, man. Um, the other question, we all kind of confirmed on the same question. Do you feel like there's more than one moon, or do you think that that's the only moon? I know. That's so funny. That's the first thing I talked about when I went on. But I think only Rick was here when I was saying that. I'm like, how does the astronauts talk to the president from the moon when we can't even get good service to call anybody? Cookie Moon. The moon is unlikely a physical object. That's what I said. That's what I'm saying. To me, the moon is illuminated, and it's not a rock. It's a light, and that's what I tell people, and people think I'm crazy. Sell what and buy a P900? I have a P900. Are you talking about me? I want to get a P1000, but I have a P900 already. My goal is to get a P1000. Oh, the jersey. I know everybody needs a P900. Man, my speakers are. Hold up. Mic check. Ike Diaz live. You're live at Ike Diaz. My headphones are acting kind of weird tonight. I had the volume up kind of high. I don't even need it up that high. Let's see real quick. Ike Diaz live. You're live at Ike Diaz. Still sounds kind of weird, but is it too loud out there, guys? I know I talk loud anyway, but I had the mic on the mixer turned up all the way. On my the cover of my the little logo thing for YouTube here, the Ike Diaz. I'm in a John Alway jersey. That's an original John Alway jersey. That's not from John Alway, but that's an original John Alway jersey. I wore that for years. We had so many jerseys, it was crazy. All right, let's wrap it up, man, and give me some last notes or some last comments, some last questions, or anything on the moon. This is FE Monday with Ike Diaz. It goes down. Interesting about multiple moons projection. I never really thought about that, but the pic you just showed me, same time of the moon, 4,700 miles away. Oh yeah, okay, so that's true there. And then the hologram moon, and then I think about 2 or 3 years ago on KBLP podcast, I was like one of the first guys. I know everybody did, but one of the first people talking about the China releasing their moon simulator. You know what I mean? So China released their moon simulator last year, but we already know that there's moon simulators up there. You know what I'm saying? And we already know there's sun simulators because the Germans released their sun simulator. It's in the sky already. So if there's sun simulators in Germany and there's a moon, a hologram moon or a fake, I don't want to say that word, but um, moon in China, then what do you think they're doing to us here? But the other thing is like I said, the book of Enoch. I don't know if you guys have got into it. I just want to read it to find out. Somebody got mad at me the other day, and they were like, "Well, why do you want to read it? Because if it wasn't put in the Bible, then it wasn't meant to be read." You know, like I'm like it was written, so I want to read it. I want to know what it says. And that's what that's one of the things I ask myself, because the reason I ask myself about that is because Rick, you gotta take that indoctrination out of his mind. All my kids are in the FE movement. I got 8 kids, man, and sat them all down, and now that this is it, this is what they do, man. This is their um moon, loon, sun, loon. I don't get that. Could you explain that a little bit? Stopping traffic in my Rasta hat. Stopping traffic in my Rasta hat. The thirst for the truth. Rick Swain. And there were so many messages. On the level. On the level. See, I can make a rap song just out of this right here. On the level. Stopping traffic in my Rasta hat. I'm just joking, guys. Sometimes I joke around a little bit, but and then Gresh TV, if you're still here, he does believe. Enoch talks about portals that winds and stars pass through. It's it. It's not that I don't know a lot about what's in the Enoch book. It's that I've never read it personally for myself. I've heard stories after stories of Enoch, but I've never actually sat down and read the book myself, which I feel bad about, and that's why I want to do it so bad. I want to know. I want to read it for myself firsthand. So, but you know, a lot of things is I don't trust. Like online, you could find the book. Like you can Google it and you can pull it up. But do we know that's the right book? You know, so I like to find the real books. You know, like I'm kind of like there was a YouTube guy talking the other day. He goes, yeah, he was talking about some other guy. He goes, you're still stuck back in the '90s. You talk like you're in the '90s still. I'm like, I was thinking to myself, man, I think that I'm like stuck in the '90s because I'm still in the books. You know what I mean? Like I read like actual books. I know everybody likes the online books and stuff like that. I like to read actual books, and then I like to present the information. If it's the same information that I have in the books, and it's the same information that's in the on the internet, then I'll present it to everybody. But if it's not, then I won't, guys. I'll move away from it because I don't want to. That was real. See, stopping traffic in my Rasta hat. You know what I'm talking about, man. On the level. On the level. Oh, he don't, but that's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, man. Even my youngest daughter, she's completely in the FE movement, man. The one that's pregnant. It wasn't very. My kids are like really intelligent. Like I'm not as intelligent as them. Trust me. But my kids are really, they have a high IQ, man, and he's at the age where he don't care what it is. Yeah. My kids, they're in the FE movement, man. It's pretty crazy, man. No, though, I don't want to say anything crazy, but the media is trying to present us as simple-minded people, and it's kind of upsetting because we actually, like, I'm talking to you guys, and you guys are intelligent. Like, wait, you guys know all the information. Like, I know this stuff, but I don't recite it as good as the way you guys even write it. You know what I mean? Like, I have like all the stuff that we're talking about tonight. I have theories on everything, and I word it in my own words. But you guys put it down pretty good. I didn't watch that whole. I never watched Darrenism, but it popped up in my feed, and I watched about 20 minutes of it with the Owen Benjamin. But I didn't see he had his son in there or something. But I did watch like 20 minutes of it before I went live because I was waiting to see if I was gonna get somebody to go live with me tonight. I called a few guys that were supposed to be available tonight, and they were not available. So, yeah, I'll go back and watch a little bit more of that. I only watched about 20 minutes of it, but because I wanted to get this done. I know I'm supposed to be looking up there. My crazy eyes. You can tell I'm getting tired. Let me see real quick, so I know it's getting late for you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna be in Dallas too, man, for that, dude. I already booked my tickets for it, so I'm pretty excited about it, man. I'm pretty like pumped up about going down there. I know I'm getting tired. I've been leaning over like this. So. Oh, jeez. Guys, it's been totally awesome, man. I thank all of you guys for being here. I'm gonna get going. I know who's here still. Rick, thank you on the level. Thank you. Jasmine's entertaining. Thank you if you come back by. I didn't know if you were here still or not. Thirst for the truth. Thank you very much. You are awesome. Rick, you're there again. Thank you for always being here, Rick, and Thirst for the Truth. And on the level, and stopping traffic in my Rasta hat. Stopping traffic in my Rasta hat. Thank you. Gresh TV, thank you for stopping by. Hope you come back. It's like, but gotta have Fokker corner Owen in the hallway like he did Logan Paul. I talked to Fokker on Sunday. Or yesterday I talked to Fokker. I was disappointed with the Judy Wood plug. I don't know what that one. I don't know who Judy Wood it is. Wood. On the level, thank you. Have a nice night. Thank you very much. Yeah, I talked to Fokker Sunday, and then I'm gonna try to get him back on because I try to get him back on the next couple of weeks. And I talked to what's the name too because he hasn't been on. But everybody, good night. Thank you. Have a great night. Ike Diaz live. FE Monday. I forgot what number it is, so I'm not gonna say it. But you're live with me tonight. I'll talk to you later, guys. Thank you.